Hey, both for Draymond and Kevin, what do you think was the key overall to set the kind of tone that you wanted defensively?
I mean, I think just coming out with the defensive mindset, the one thing we talked about last couple of days is just reestablishing that. We know what it takes to win, and that's that side of the ball. I think with Andre being in the starting lineup, being able to switch so many things also helps. That's been a staple of our defense for years, and we've kind of gotten away from it this season a little bit, but to get back to that tonight made a big difference.
Oh yeah, I just think we focused in on just trying to win every possession on the defensive side of the ball, and we weren't worried about the previous possession or the possession that's coming after that. We just tried to focus in on guarding our man, switching when we need to, boxing out, finishing the possession, and then getting out and running as well. So we're going to need to be better next game because we know this team is going to make some huge adjustments and be more aggressive as well. So we're looking forward to playing again.
For either one of you guys, what did you guys think of JaVale's play on both the defensive and offensive ends and just sort of his maturation during the second half of the season?
I thought he was good. I thought he was locked in and focused, and I think that's just, half of the battle with JaVale is just being focused and locked in. And I think he did a good job of just, playing straight up and contesting shots. And LaMarcus is a great player, so he's going to make some tough ones. But I thought JaVale did a good job of just playing solid all night and also finishing when he got the ball in the pocket as well in the pick and roll. So we need him to continue to keep playing this way. And, as guys that had the ball in our hands a lot, me and Draymond definitely have to continue to trust in him and, keep encouraging him as well. So hopefully he continues to play well.
Staying with JaVale, Draymond, where have you seen him from maybe day one when he got here defensively to now, maybe staying down on pump fakes, that kind of thing?
I think that's the most important thing. He's always just kind of flying at every shot or possibility of a shot. And, throughout the course of the season, but also tonight he's staying down on more pump fakes. And that doesn't mean he's not going to go, for a shot fake every now and then. As a shot blocker, as a guy who plays with that type of energy and athleticism, you're going to do that sometimes. But, it was very key on LaMarcus tonight that JaVale wasn't going from those shot fakes and putting them at the free throw line. And I don't think he ever really found a rhythm because of that. And so, he's really grown in that area, and great job, kudos to him, for locking in and focusing the way he has and to grow in that area.
Yeah, for either of you, what do you think about the home court atmosphere and the fan support tonight?
It was amazing. Definitely loud in there all day. Fans were out and really excited for playoff basketball, you could tell, and we fed off of it as well. And, we're going to need them to continue to be loud throughout the rest of the series. And, because we really enjoy that. We really feed off of it. And you could tell when guys came in, we felt that support.
You guys, Clay just said that absolutely you guys wanted to come out and make a statement in game one to just show the kind of team you are. After the way you came playing down the stretch, well, what's your take on that and just what you were able to do?
We're a championship ball club. We know what it takes this time of year in order to win. And we want to get back to that regardless of what everyone's saying. The Warriors have lost it. They're not together. They can't win without Steph. They're not the same team. Blase, 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 blah, blah, blah. We know what we're capable of. And so, there's been games that we've won without Steph, series. Same as Kevin, myself. We've won games without myself. We won games without Clay. We won games without our head coach. And so, we're primed for this. And, I think a lot of people have tended to forget what we're capable of. We know, and we're going to show that.
Kevin, you have 7 assists tonight, and Draymond, you have 11 assists tonight. So those Spurs got 18 assists tonight. So can you guys talk a little bit about how you guys facilitate the team, the Warriors, and how you guys get the ball? get going?
Well, if the pass is there, you see somebody open, just trust that they'll make the shot. I think in a pick and roll, like I said earlier, JaVale did a good job of catching and finishing. I have to be better in the pick and roll. They're getting their hands in the pocket a little bit when I toss the ball down there. So I got to be conscious of that next game. But when we get stops and we get out and run, I think that opens up the floor for us. And guys been knocking down shots. So Clay got us a lot of assists tonight with his shot making, and hopefully that continues. But we just continue to be aggressive, put pressure on the rim, and make good plays either way.
Another question about the assists. I mean, Iguodala technically was the point guard tonight, but you two led the team in assists. Do you feel you need to carry a larger load of the distributing with Curry out in this series?
I think, even with Steph in, us two handle the ball a lot. And we know that we have a lot of weapons around us. And, we try to make plays for everyone else. And so regardless if Steph is in or Steph is out or Andre's at the point, just the way our offense is ran. We all handle the ball, we move the basketball, and that's a staple in our offense. So, sometimes it's not even to pass to get an assist. It's passing to move the ball on, but you play with great players like Kevin, great players like Clay, JaVale finishing at the rim, Andre knocking down shots. And, sometimes you just stumble up on assists because you play with such great players. But nonetheless, we're always looking to find our guys and try to put them in the best position to be successful as well.
Kevin, do you agree with Draymond, or do you feel you change your approach in any way?
No, not at all. Like you said, Steph in or Steph out, we still run the same stuff. I still get in pick and roll. Maybe the volume has just went up a little bit more. But throughout the season, Draymond averaged 7 assists, I averaged 5 assists, Steph averaged 6 assists. Dre felt like he averaged 5 or 6 assists, but coming off the bench, he passed the ball a lot. So it's not just one guy who has the ball all the time and making all the plays. I think that's the beauty of our team, that all of us can go off and score 30 or get 8-9 assists or grab 11 rebounds. That's just the beauty of our team, and all of us chip in when it comes to facilitating and orchestrating.
Hey, Kevin, there's so many games that Clay has performances like this where he's scoring even though he's not touching the ball a lot and really cashing in on catch and shoot. What's kind of the science of being able to perfect that area so well as a shooter?
Well, it's a time that you guys don't see. It's just the work that he puts in when nobody's watching, and be able to come out here and produce that way is because of his will to be better and to continue to fine-tune his skills. And that's what basketball is all about. When guys are at practice or late night workouts or not under the lights, that's when you kind of cook up and work on that type of stuff. And Clay has been one of those guys that's been always a gym rat, and tomorrow he's going to be the same way, working on this game, and hopefully we all continue to keep working and getting better by as the series goes on. So that's what it's about.